Hello friends, today our guest is Mr. Anurag Tsunduru. So, and he is a student of computer science department, and he is going to pass because he is in fourth year. So he is going to pass from this university, and he has got selected in Masters of Management, Masters. So University of Leeds, where he has got selected, University of Leeds, UK. So today we will going to learn from him computer to masters of management. So how he has got selected, the journey of 4 year total 4 year journey. He will go to share his experience, and also he was a member in a student council of this university. So many informations are there, so let us start. So Anurag,
Hello, sir.
welcome to our channel and foundation. So first we will start with your introduction. Okay, so in introduction, very simple thing. So where is your native place, and what is your academic background,
Okay.
and if you have any career journey
Okay.
before coming to this college. Okay.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Anurag, and as sir said, I'm a fourth year CSE student at SRM University Amravati. And I am actually a native of Andhra Pradesh, but I grew up outside Andhra for 12 years in Orissa and the rest here and there in India.
Okay.
And before I came here, I had mostly done my schooling in Orissa.
So before coming to this college, directly after 12th you have came.
Yeah.
You have given the SRM JE
Yeah.
and you have came. I have got selected.
Yes, sir.
So that is that's it. Okay. So now coming to the you were the some head position, some position
Yes, sir.
in a student
Yeah.
council. So what was that?
I was the events head of the student council for the academic year 2022-2023, and my role was essentially to make sure that there was proper planning for events. Like I had to sit with the core committee of the council and come up with ideas for the events, and then plan the events out. Key, this is what is going to happen. This is what we need to do, and assign different duties to different members. Essentially, that was the role that I had.
So what the new things you have done?
We had the privilege of reinstating the cultural fest after 3 years and doing probably the biggest freshers fest in SRM. And apart from that, we were organizers for the ISRO DAE science exhibition that happened.
ISRO DAE.
Yeah, I was one of the committee heads for it. And apart from that, we've done events every single month, some of the other, be it government ones, be it normal student life events. We've covered all sorts of events, sir.
Oh, so many student events you have done. Okay, so you have covered. So now, apart from this student council role, so you tell your general experience, general life here in this university.
So I had joined this university in 2019 as a B.Tech CSE student, and I took CSE out of interest. Not out of the general mindset that people are taking CSE, so I should take CSE.
Okay.
I did computers in 11th and 12th. I had coding experience for 2 years, which is why I took CSE. And out of that interest, I joined CSE here. And as they say, when you're studying a particular course, when you're living your life, is when you realize what you really want, what you really learn, which is when I shifted my focus from a little academics towards the extracurriculars of my life. And overall, my experience in SRM University has been amazing. It has been great. The professors that I met were beautiful. They were really wonderful professors that I met. And the guidance that I got from each and every one of them was unparalleled. So, I can't even explain.
Okay. So how much is your CGPA?
I have a CGPA of 7.8.
Okay.
And
that is also very good. Yeah. So apart from your responsibility, you have maintained a good CGPA.
Yes, sir. I tried last semester because of my academics itself. I lost my grades. There was a discrepancy between one subject and another subject, and I couldn't focus on one, which ended up costing me a little bit of my grades. Otherwise, I would have maintained 8+.
Okay. So you have not said for any company, anything? You have not applied?
No, sir.
Not
right in second year, I asked my father if he could fund me for my higher studies, and he said yes. So after that, all of my focus was on higher studies and building my profile for that.
So in computer science, I am not so much aware about computer science. So I'm from mechanical. So which is your favorite subject?
I would say it was data structures using C++.
Using C++.
And embedded systems and IoT design protocol.
Oh,
These,
so these
yeah.
two things you are most interested.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this was your experience in the college. So now going further,
Yes.
so you have got selected for masters in management.
Yeah.
So I don't know actually that much about what is masters in management.
Yeah.
And so please you tell us about what is the complete process, how you got selected, and what is that. First, you explain what is that master in management.
Okay. So masters in management is a management related course. So management itself has different courses that they provide. So it can be business analytics, it can be international business management, it can be marketing, masters in marketing, and even in MBA. MBA is also management course. So essentially, masters in management is a generalized course where they teach you different fields of the management, so that you get a general understanding on how the upper echelon of the company works. So in our SRM University, we have the management of the university, which consists of the directors or different departments. And now when I am studying masters in management, I'm actually learning how these different departments are working, what goes into making these departments functional. And that can for my career, for me, it can only work if I am technically sound, as in if I am sound in the form of software engineering, and I will be able to understand what are the different requirements of a project and how I will make them
so
useful.
it will help you. Computer science, what you have studied here, it will help.
Yes,
us.
sir.
So basically, what is the difference between master in management and MBA? So MBA is a part of master in management?
No, sir. So those are two independent subjects, two independent courses, but they have the same purpose.
Okay.
So what happens is MBA requires work experience of 3 to 4 years for you to get in, and you need to be from a really good company to be able to get into a good MBA business school. Right. Masters in management is focusing more on freshers like us. So because I can't risk the idea of working for 5 years and then going for higher studies, I would rather take my career itself right now to a different aspect, different field, because that was what interested me, and into this course, which is a foundation course. So basically, masters MBA is for people who have had experience. So they know a lot of things in the field, and they will be able to navigate better in that field, in that course. But when I go there, I won't be able to navigate because I do not have real world experience. So MIM is gonna give me the basics of what happens in the real world in the field of management, so that I can go work in the real world.
So basically what I am getting is, in MBA you need experience.
Yeah.
And here for the fresher it is good. Yeah. That's what
that is basically
this is the difference.
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. So now tell the complete process, how you got selected there.
So essentially for the September 2023 intake, the applications open in October of 2022. And before that, we have to be done, before our application is done, we have to be ready with our entrance exams. So now a lot of the master's course in UK do not necessarily need GRE, GMAT or anything. And some of them even provide English waivers. Now, because my course didn't require any GRE or GMAT, I just had to write IELTS, and I received an 8-point band in IELTS. And I just had to submit. So basically, they have these requirements. If you want to study in our university, you need a upper second class degree, which is 7 GPA and above. And you need a good extracurricular profile. You need a good co-curricular profile. You need a good work experience. It can come in the form of internships or anything, or certification courses. And then I have to write my curriculum vitae as to why I need to be selected. I have to write a statement of purpose on why I want to join this particular university, what I wish to gain from it, and why I should be selected for the university. Now, when all of these documents are ready, I submit them to the university. The process runs from October to June, June of 2023. During which time I can submit my application at any time. They do it in phase system. And if my application is good enough, they will consider it. And my application was good enough for University of Leeds.
So after that, any interview, anything was there?
For this course, they didn't ask for an interview. But course to course, it depends. Some courses ask for...
This is a 2 years course?
1 year course.
1 year course.
Majority of the courses in UK are 1 year.
Okay.
And that is why people choose UK rather than US.
No, this 1 year course.
Yeah.
After that, you will...
you'll be able to work,
okay. So for this, any letter of recommendation you need?
Yes, I did receive 3 to 4 recommendations from my professors. Dr. Priyanka Singh ma'am, Manjula Ravindranathan ma'am, and Murali Krishnandari sir. And I did ask for one from Mahalakshmi ma'am, who happens to be the HOD of BBA department. She was willing to give it, but it's just that I didn't really require that. And apart from that, I did have the privilege of getting a recommendation letter from the Pro-VC of our university.
So are you getting any scholarship?
I still have to receive an information about the scholarships, but I'm doubtful about it, whether or not I'll get it.
So this is the part you have done, and this is the process.
Yes, sir.
For the master's in management. So this is the journey how you got selected. So now we are seeing nowadays everybody is getting admission into CSE.
Yes, sir.
So but you are really interested. You are really interested. That's why you came here for the CSE. So why people are interested in this?
So
what is your perspective?
My actually, sir, after 2 years of CSE, I lost interest in it. To be very frank, it is a very disappointing scenario. But when I took CSE, in my school, we had either CSE or biology as an option. And out of the 40-something students in our class, there were only 13 people who did CSE. So that was the ratio that I was expecting when I came here. So when I took up CSE and I came and sat in the class, I saw that there were, of the 800 people in SRM, there were 600 people from CSE alone.
Okay.
And in the class that I was sitting in, there were 60 people, 10 sections, 60 people each. And in the class, 4 people knew how to code. And that is when I had my first shock, because I was expecting that I would compete with people who are on the same level as me or a lot better than me. Because if there is someone better than me, then only I'll be able to compete and learn, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing people that do not know how to open a mail ID, people who do not know how to run a laptop. And that kind of hit my interest in computer science. And the first 2 years, all the courses that were there were basic foundation courses, which I had covered in 11th and 12th. And the 2 years while my grades were really soaring, I was losing interest in the subject because there was nothing enthralling for me. And which is when I had the decision, I had the opportunity of coming in association with the student council. And my interest shifted towards management.
Management.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the journey, computer to management.
And I believe that now people who do not have coding experience will find it perfectly fine, because they are learning step by step. And that is where I should have worked on myself. I could have sat and, rather than looking for what was not happening in classes, I could have looked for other options. But I was not looking at them, because I had been in a place where my teacher was teaching me everything.
Okay. So still you have done CSE, 4th year completed. So what is the scope after CSE? Many scope, do you know? Your perspective, what is the scope?
So even though I say that I wasn't interested in CSE, I didn't neglect my studies at all. So I did a lot of projects, I did a lot of internships here and there. And one thing I can say for sure is anyone who has the drive to learn more and more will be able to make a really good career out of CSE. CSE is the in-demand course in India right now, or the world as a matter of fact. And majority of the people that are going abroad are actually going abroad for first CSE courses and then management courses. Right? And even though management courses are usually done by people who are already working and need more of experience. And CSE, if one focuses properly with proper guidance, easily they should be able to crack a salary of 8 to 10 lakhs easily.
So we have seen, you have also seen Microsoft, Google has hired many employees. So what will you tell about this?
That is purely economics. That is the recession that is going on.
Talk about the job security. So in that perspective, asking.
I mean, that is one reason why I lost interest in CSE. That when I go to the job, there are 60 other people that are doing the same job as me. And now there needs to be that defining factor as to why you are better than the 60 other people. And if you're not working for it, then obviously when recession happens or when there is economic crisis, you're going to get removed because you're not worthy enough for that.
So what I have learned from my friends, they are working in some software companies at a
Yes,
very
sir.
high position. So what I have learned, why people are selecting this CSE, because they are going there and they have planned within 10 years they will earn high money.
Yeah.
The high they will earn, they will save also. So that's why they are going. So they have planned for after 45 years they will get retired.
Yeah.
So this is one perspective from my friends. What
I mean, it is true up to an extent, but we have to consider that the living expenses there are expensive. They're really high. So while what I was reading was after my course is done in masters, the average salary can be 20 lakhs per annum to 30 lakhs per annum. Now in India that is a big amount of money, but when you live there, your living expenses are close to 20 lakhs as a working individual. As a student, they're 10. But when you're working, the living expenses are increased exponentially, right? So you will be spending close to 20 lakhs, which is not a lot of savings. It's just that when you save £1,000 there, it is 10 lakhs in India. That is the reason people prefer going there.
Okay, so living expenses that also matters. So what I have seen, so that was the reason there. In my time, what was happened? No, CSC, CSC stream was very low. Means they are going
There was
down,
no demand,
and mechanical craze was very high. So now this was opposite. This is opposite now. So they are thinking in that perspective. That time they are thinking so. So now, what you will suggest to the parents? They should choose CSC or not?
I would suggest that students actually look at what they're interested in rather than going for a course. So anytime anyone comes up to me and they're like, I have cousins in my house that are doing 12th grade, 10th grade. And anytime I'm talking to the parents, I tell them, make sure that the child pursues what they are interested in. What, not even interest, what they're good in. I may be interested in...
Here the one question is coming, how they will know how in which field they are interested?
Exactly. So I mean, maybe I might be interested in biology, but I'm not good in biology. And I'm good in chemistry. So the ideal career for me should be chemistry because I understand it easier. And now once I'm understanding things easier, I'll be able to process things better. And once I'm processing things better, I'll be doing better in them. So what matters more is that the career that we are pursuing needs to be a good one rather than one that we like. It depends on the person. If they're not sure on what they want to do, like how my cousin is in 12th right now, he doesn't know what he wants to do.
Doesn't know, no?
So I tell him ki, don't think about what you want to do. Focus on what are your strong subjects and pick a career based on that.
So in that, suppose you told about chemistry. So suppose in chemistry you were good. So but in chemistry, where you will see, the competition is very high. So you are good. Okay, no problem. But you have to face also that kind of students. They are best. So in that perspective, what you will suggest? Because CSC, we are taking CSC, easily will get job.
Yeah. So what matters is when you're doing the job, would you be happy with doing the same job that 300 people other than you are doing in the company? That is the question. I didn't want to sit in a 9 to 5 job with 30 other people in the cabin. I didn't want to do that.
Okay, so
that is the reason I'm shifting from CSE to
management. To management. So it is your thinking. So what is your future plan?
I basically, after I joined CSE and I decided I wanted to drop out and do psychology or history, but I didn't get the opportunity because of COVID. I have decided that I would pursue whatever is there, go for a field that is interesting in this computer science itself. And what was intriguing was management because it was less coding and more of decision making related to computer projects. So my career plan is looking at jobs that are more of maybe project manager, as to telling people what part of the project they need to cover, and or maybe management side of a tech company, because I have knowledge in computer science. I have good understanding of computers. So that way I'll be able to use my experience of computers in guiding tech companies to make better decisions.
Oh, so that is very good. So that is a future plan.
Yes.
So Anurag, we have completed the first round here.
Yes, sir.
So now we are going further to the rapid fire round.
Okay.
So in that rapid fire round, you have to not explain so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rapid fire round, So we will go further.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
So we will start first with tricky question. So four tricky questions will be there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you have to think, you have to answer. Okay, so first, okay, what has a thumb and four fingers, but is it not actually alive? It is not alive. Has a thumb and four fingers,
Has a thumb or fingers.
but it is not alive. You think?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you don't have so much time. So viewers will answer. They will answer. Okay.
Go
I will leaving this. So what? Next question. What goes up and down, but always remain in the same place?
The sun.
Sun
Yeah.
goes up and
It
down.
goes up and down, but it remains in the same place in space.
Okay. So other answers are also there. Viewers can guess. So what has a head, a tail, but does not have a body?
Time. No. What has a head and a tail, but coin.
Okay. Okay. So, coin. Very good. So, what five-letter word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it?
Short.
What five-letter word becomes shorter when you add two letters to it?
Short.
Short.
The word short.
Short. Very good. Very good. So, okay. So, now interesting. Some curious type of question.
Yes.
Okay. So, what you don't like in others?
In others, when they're too childish or when they are very judgy about other people.
Oh, then you don't like.
I don't like them.
Oh, that kind of behavior you don't know. What hate you most? Who hate you most?
Who hates me most? I don't know. Maybe some juniors in the college.
Just some juniors. Okay. What is your nickname?
Anu.
Anu.
Yeah.
So your friends were telling other names. You have nickname.
I mean, they gave other names. The
So
nickname
what is that name?
AAPP.
What is full form?
I can't give the full form. Yes.
You can't tell. Okay.
I can't tell that.
So what is the best and worst decision you have ever made in your life?
The best decision. I don't think I lived my life enough to say that, sir.
Okay. So what makes you smile?
What me? Anything and everything.
Anything?
I don't need any particular reason.
Particular reason.
I just
oh, that is
smile for
very
you.
good. That is very good. So in opposite gender, what you see first?
And the opposite gender, first I see how good looking they are.
Good looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after talking to them is when I am like, okay, whether or not I should talk to this person.
So first thing you notice the
Looks.
looks. So what makes you different from others?
What makes me different, I believe, is that I want to do something big. There are a lot of people that are there, but a lot of people that I hang out with don't think that.
So this thing makes you different.
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm hoping.
So you're thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. So how to avoid depression?
I've been there, and depression you can avoid by talking to people about how you're feeling and not thinking about it by yourself. And actually consulting therapists.
Okay, so you were in depression also?
Yeah, at a point during COVID, I was in depression.
Okay. So, you know where India exists in happiness index?
The last second or the last third place.
Second or last third place.
Yeah.
So, how many children you will plan?
Sorry?
How many children you will plan?
Currently, I have no plans of having children, sir. Like, I don't
Currently
want...
no plan. So
maybe in the future, if I get married, and the person I want to get married, she wants children, then maybe two.
So what will be your first child then?
I have not thought about that.
Okay. So what do you think about caste reservation in India?
I am actually supportive of the caste reservation system that is there.
I do support you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and what do you think about the present Indian government?
The present Indian government is very biased and a lot of the things, they're very hypocritical in a lot of the things that they say and do. What they did in 2014 before they got into power is a lot different than what they're doing today.
What they have promised, they have not.
Yeah. not that. And then in the train accident that happened the other day, an example, in 2010 when it happened, the last time they were blaming the Congress government, and this time no one's blaming the BJP government. That is something I don't like.
Okay, so whom you hate in current government? Whom you hate most?
I don't personally hate anyone. That is
But
more of a
the
collective of idea.
collective. So
Yeah.
their decision you don't like.
Yeah.
Their agenda, decision,
The-
promises, they are not fulfilling. Okay. So, but no mood lighting type. So,
Yes, sir.
so who was your first crush?
I think in 5th or 6th grade there was this girl called, I can't take names.
Okay. So she is oh no, you are young, no? So
Yeah.
what is your okay? No need to get that then. So, but now second, how many girlfriends you have?
I never had proper girlfriends.
Okay.
I did have
So you are chit chatting with how many girls?
a lot of them.
Lot of.
Lot of them, sir.
Lot of this. So why you are like that?
Maybe I'm afraid of committing.
Committing.
Yeah, afraid of commitment.
That is also. So okay. So in that, so many girls you have done chit chat. So whom you love most?
The most recent one.
Most recent
The most
one.
recent one. Yes.
Most recent one. Okay. So with her also you will not do commitment.
I was ready for it. It's just that
Okay.
sometimes things are not meant to be.
So now, according to your best way of living a life,
Live in the moment and make sure that you are having the best moments for the future. Plan them out in such a way that you can live in the moment. Do spontaneous things, just jump around.
Okay.
But also plan the future.
Just live the moment.
Yeah, but also plan the future. Just
also plan the future. And forget the past.
Yeah, definitely forget the past. Don't remember it.
Don't remember it. It hurts. No.
Yes.
So one rule that you have made always and you are following. Any rule you have made that you
Nothing
not,
like that. No. Spontaneous.
Spontaneous. Yes. So suppose today is your last day of your life. What will you do?
I will go to all the people that I love and
Last day.
yeah, last day I'll spend some time with them.
Okay. So but now these are the important questions. Okay. So these questions I will ask everyone.
Okay, sir.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself in the UK in a job which I am trying to leave to come back to India.
And any commitment you will not do?
I mean, if I find someone, then yes. Then yes.
Okay. So which kind of girl you like? What you are searching actually?
I first is looks and then not first is looks. First is personality, then looks. Even though I notice looks first.
Okay. So do you ever thought for suicide?
Suicidal thoughts. I did think about dying and what people would think if I died, but I never thought of.
You were in depression, no?
Yes.
Sometimes. So that time
I would think what will happen if I die. I had fantasies about leaving the world. Not particularly suicide, but I wanted to leave the world and see how people would react.
So basically, you should not do. But I am asking this question to everyone because I have seen when I was in B.Tech and M.Tech and PhD, so many students have done suicide. I have seen. So that's why these tendencies should not have in the students. Basically.
I was always afraid of the idea of killing myself and the fear of hurting the people that are there around me.
So that is very good. Never think
Never, sir.
Okay, so what is success for you?
Success is subjective for me. What is success for me might not be success for me. So, is to make a lot of money and lead a happy life and a satisfied life.
Okay, so lot of money will be successful. That is subject.
No. I need both money and happiness.
Happiness.
So it's not entirely money, but a little happiness as well.
Okay. So if you could say one thing to God, what will you say?
I would want to know why there is so much pain and suffering in this world.
That only will ask question to God. That is, describe yourself in 5 words. Hyper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really spontaneous. Sometimes calm. Ambitious. And indecisive.
Okay. So, are you happy where are you right now in your life?
Yes.
Happy.
Yes, I have made it a fact that no matter where I am in life, I need to live it to the fullest.
So now you are going to leave this college. So how you are feeling?
I am sad about it, but it is that change is inevitable. It is scary. It is sad, painful.
Okay. So who are your best friends?
I have couple of best friends and 2 girls and 2 boys in the campus.
Oh, 2 girls and 2 boys. Okay, so literally when I have left my B.Tech, I have cried a lot.
I might cry once I go
You
home.
will also cry. So on a scale from 1 to 10, how much will you give yourself?
How much will I give myself? 8.
8. So this is the general trend. So 8. Why 2 marks cut?
I personally believe my behavior wise, there are certain things that could have been a lot better. Insecurities wise, and my height and my looks also, I would want them to be a bit better.
Oh, okay. So,
not that I'm insecure about them, but I would have wanted them better. And if they were a little better, I'd give myself 9 or 10.
So, do you not believe that money will give you very good? No. So it is natural.
It is natural, yes.
Okay. So in film we are seeing now.
I mean, at best I'll get a good haircut and maybe. Good. But I believe in all things natural, sir.
Oh, okay, that is good. So now, Anurag, we have finished both rounds, and I am very happy you are here, and you have interacted with us nicely. And definitely, you have told us the journey. You have shared us about your journey from computer to management, how you have gone. Yes. And also the juniors, your juniors or other students from other university, they will see and learn from you about. You have also experienced as a student council head, some area you will head. And also the rapid fire round you have played with. So you have very good thoughts about the depression, how to avoid it. Yes. And also though you are not told the commitment. So I will suggest you should make commitment. I will try. You should try. So once again, thank you for interacting with us.
Thank you for having me come to the.
Okay. Thank you.
Guys, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Okay. Thank you.